Hello YouTube, how's everybody? Today we're going to make some delicious and quenching hard apple ciders. And I got 2 gallons of Costco's Kirkland brand apple juice here. These are 100% apple juice, not from concentrate. These are great stuff. 2 gallons for $7.99. You can't beat that price. For the first gallon, I'm going to just do it my old way. Just adding a half packet of this yeast, champagne yeast, Lalvin EC1118. You can buy these from Amazon. 10 packet for like $6.99. Now this is a beast of a yeast. They really go to work to turn the fermentable sugar into alcohol. But I'm going to make sure that these little beasties of yeast grows up big and strong. So I'm going to add some yeast nutrient to both gallons. I'm going to use about 1 teaspoonful per gallon of this yeast nutrient. I'm going to add half a packet of this yeast into the first jug and shake it and then let it ferment. Now the second jug, I'm going to add some more stuff. I'm going to do a malted apple cider. That means I'm going to add a cup of this Breeze dry malt extract into the juice and then let it ferment. The first thing I'm going to do is to dump out maybe a cupful of excess so to make some room for fermentation. Then I'm going to add the yeast, about half pack of it, right into the juice. I'm going to add 1 teaspoonful of yeast nutrient. Now I'm going to close it and shake it vigorously to mix. Shaking it well. Make sure the yeast and the yeast nutrients are well mixed in. Now that's it. Now next thing I need to do, which you must do, is to loosen the cap. Just a couple turns. So the carbon dioxide can escape. Otherwise, as it ferments, it's going to build up pressure inside and this jug will blow. So you want to make sure you loosen it. Now you don't really need an airlock for this purpose because the carbon dioxide is going to come out so fast. It's going to wash out any oxygen that's in there. It's going to push out any oxygen in there. So there won't be enough oxygen to oxidize anything in there. So I'm going to let this ferment for maybe 5-6 days, maybe a week, and then I will place it. Then I will tighten the jug and put it in the refrigerator. The fermentation will continue, but because the jug will be tightly closed, it will be fermenting in a lower rate in the refrigerator because of the lower temperature, and the carbon dioxide will carbonate the drink. So we'll see how it turns out. Now for the second jug, I'm going to add 1 cup of dry malt extract. Right there. 1 cup in there. I'm going to add 1 teaspoonful of yeast nutrient. Then I'm going to dissolve it in apple juice. I'm going to stir it and then let it heat up. I'm dissolving 1 cup of dry malt extract in apple juice, plus 1 teaspoonful of yeast nutrient. Let it come to a low boil to kill any bacteria. Okay, it's boiling now. Let it do it for a few minutes, and I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to cover it up, let it cool down, and then add it to the rest of the apple juice. Now I'm pouring the malt extract mixture into the jug of apple juice. I put DME right here, stands for dry malt extract. Shake it up. And the last thing is to pitch the yeast. The yeast has been pitched. I'm going to shake it up some more. Now loosen the cap and let it ferment. That's it, done, 2 jugs. Just 14 hours afterwards, it's already showing a lot of activity. 14 hours after pitching of the yeast. You can see air bubble coming up, tiny air bubbles. These bubbles will get bigger. This one is with the dry malt extract. Very vigorous fermentation, just 18 hours after pitching. 20 hours after pitching. It is now exactly 24 hours after the yeast was pitched. See this one? Oh. Vigorous activity. Look at the foam. Here are the end product, the apple ciders. This one is one with a dry malt extract, and this one is plain apple juice cider. See, they're pretty clear. The yeast have settled to the bottom. What I did was, after 5 days of fermentation outside, I tightened the cap and placed these in the refrigerator. Now the fermentation will continue, and air pressure will build up. You have to be careful to let the air release once in a while. As you can tell, this one is already distended. Right now, this haven't been opened for a few days. So this one I just opened yesterday, so the pressure is released. And see that there will be yeast somewhere up here. Doesn't matter. Some yeast in the bottom, and leaving only a clear cider on top. See the air releasing, the CO2 releasing. You can pour a little more. Show the. Oh, okay, good. See, it's very clear. Has fizzy. I'm gonna try some. Wow, tastes great. Very dry, very fizzy, excellent. So this one is pure apple juice, apple cider. This one's apple juice plus 1 cup of dry malt extract dissolved in 1 gallon. And you see the color is a little bit more amber on this one. A little bit different. Let me try this one. Wow, excellent. Actually, I think I like the one with the malt extract better because it has a little bit more beer-like malty flavor. But of course, we didn't put any hops in there, and so there's be no hop flavor. But excellent. Excellent. Both are excellent. This is very good also. I'm sure this one has higher alcohol content because of more fermentable sugar that was placed in. So you may want to try either one. Of course, you have to be 21 or above. 21 or above now. Here's my disclaimer. I'm not going to contribute to delinquency of minors. This is you can do this only if you're 21 or older. We have some more of this. Wow, excellent. Thank you for watching.